Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Sunday. It is the 4th of July. So before I say anything else, happy 4th of July to everybody. 245 years. Crazy if you think about it. Because the craziest thing that to me, thinking about that, I remember when we hit 200. And I was like, wow, that's really cool. And here we are at 245 now. So, yeah, time goes by pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. So, anyway, so happy 4th of July, everybody. Please, please, please be safe today. Especially if you're playing with fireworks. You know, don't take any unnecessary chances. It's not worth it. Just be safe, have a good time. Don't drink too much. Definitely don't drink and drive. You know those cops are out there like mad looking to jam people up, so be smart about that too. I mean, have a good time, but plan on either crashing where you're going to be at or, just doing it the smart way. And getting that designated driver, let them do the driving. Alright, so first of all, I do want to remind everybody I will still be live streaming tonight at 8. I don't know what kind of a crowd we're going to have for the live stream because I'm sure a lot of people will be celebrating the 4th of July, but I plan on being home. So I will be live streaming at 8 p.m. Eastern Time tonight, so I would ask you to join me then. Topic to be determined. There's something that we're going to be definitely talking about in that chat that you might want to listen to and pay attention to. But or if you catch it later, doesn't matter, it's okay. So, but anyhow, I wanted to, so of course I'm thinking, alright, so 4th of July, let's talk about a topic that I think is really, really important to talk about. I always think things are important, but I think that this is kind of an important, leaving people high and dry. So we are wrapping up our 20-year stay in Afghanistan. We're supposed to have all the troops pulled out by September 11th, which I find that a very ironic date. But with that, we have an issue with our interpreters. We have almost 18,000 interpreters that at this point have not been granted asylum, that have not been brought over here, that the paperwork takes forever and a day. And as of September 11th, then the Taliban will be retaken over. Well, what has already been happening is family members, people that cooperated with the American government, the British governments, and the other different governments is working as interpreters for these folks. They're being targeted because, they're seen as traitors and because they, worked as interpreters for the U.S. government and stuff like that. If we don't help the people that helped us, being that interpreter, being the one that is putting themselves out there in their own country, what does that say about us? What does that say about people in the future saying, well, hey, yeah, I'll work as an interpreter for you in your government, What does that say about that? And that's something that really, I think, is very concerning. Oh, you guys are going to have to watch me do this. So, I'm going to put this down here, like this. And we're going to open this bad boy up. So, we're not taking care of the people that helped us, and I think that that's a horrible thing. Alright. I've been doing this with my grandparents' garden. There is nothing, absolutely nothing, like fresh peas out of a garden when they are ripe like that. Absolutely nothing tastes like that. I know I'm distracted and I'm sorry, but these are really, really good. I'm just going to eat one more for right now and then we'll get back to talking. But, so I'll get to... Unbelievable. I kid you not, I could sit here and I could go through and eat every one that was ready. There's nothing like that. We got a lot of peas on here, and a lot of them are, like I said, are ready. Look at a pod like that, that's just about there. So, yep, very, very good. Anyway, sorry. But we are leaving these people out there, and you know, it's not safe for them to be there anymore because they did work for the government, and they're putting stipulations on how long they had to work for us before we would help them. And if you didn't stay the whole time, you know, it's just not right. Number one, it's not cool by us. It just shows that in the future, would you work with the U.S. government in the future after they left people high and dry, left them to be murdered by the Taliban, now that the Taliban has taken back over? And that's the thing that kills me more than anything else. We've been here 20 years, and we're giving it right back to the same people that basically dominated and oppressed the people of that country in the first place. So that we're basically, you know, any kind of advancements that people made, especially with the women, they're screwed. And we're just like, yeah, okay, we're done. See ya. We've used you for everything that we can use you for. And so now we're done with you. I find that extremely sad and unfortunate that we would do that. But that is, you know, that's how we play. That's the U.S. for you. We squeeze you for every ounce, and then we throw you away like you're garbage. Unbelievable. But we should be doing right by these folks, helping them get out of there, and getting over here, and you know, starting a life over here. I think, you know, like I said, we owe them that much. We absolutely owe them that much, especially, you know, when they were helping the troops out in times when things were very, very dangerous for our troops. And I kind of wanted to walk you guys through here a little bit too, and just show you. Let's see. Okay, so there's a cantaloupe right there. They're hidden in here in different places. Let's see. There's another one right there. Let's see. We'll go on the other side. But the garden has just gone absolutely bananas. Got a little one under there starting. Got one there. So, but yeah, everything is going crazy. I want to show you this yellow squash up here in the front. Kind of gives you an idea of what we're looking at. So this is just one yellow squash plant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See, 10. Like 10 or 11 yellow squash coming on that one plant alone. This is one of the zucchinis. We've already picked 3 zucchinis off of this plant already. There's another 1, 2, 3. At least another 3 growing there. More blossoms coming. And more yellow squash all through this one. More there. So sorry these yellow squash are such little bitty tiny plants. These freaking things are crazy. They're doing fantastic. There's a tremendous amount of yellow squash on that one as well. So I have a couple more zucchini in the greenhouse. I think I've showed you those in there. Then over here, the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are our cucumber plants. So you can see a little cucumber growing there. There's a big old spider in there. See that spider? But I'm not sure what that is. But we got the watermelon. As you can see, there's a watermelon there. There's another watermelon over there. We have another one hanging over here. So the watermelon are coming. And they're doing quite well. The tomato plants, there was a couple of pepper plants that we had in with the tomato plants. Becky took the pepper plants out and we transplanted them because, I mean, these things are just taking over. The tomatoes are just taking over the beds. They're doing really, really well. We're going to have a lot of tomatoes. This is crazy how well these are doing. But I mean, look at how high those are. You know, so they're doing fantastic. The onions, the beans over here. So there's another little watermelon growing there. There's a little watermelon growing on that one. So yeah, they're coming along. Garden is doing really, really well. Really well. More tomato plants obviously over here. And then what do we have in here? I gotta try to remember what we have. I can't remember what these ones are. But whatever they are, they look good. So the lettuce is doing great. Over in here we have the cauliflower is growing there. See a little head of cauliflower. There's another one there. So everything's doing fantastic, and obviously the peas, they're growing above and beyond where the fence only goes to there, and they're already in spots 2 feet higher than the fence. And then of course the potatoes are doing fantastic and have been. So yep, been doing really, really well. Real well. So, and of course our other stuff here, strawberries did okay. We've got, got a few strawberries there. And then of course we're going to let these go back to seed. We won't even harvest these this is the asparagus. We won't harvest those for at least 2 more years. So this year we'll let it go to seed. Next year it does the same thing. And then the 3rd year is when we'll start to harvest some of the asparagus. But yeah, we'll just let it do its thing. But anyway, so that's doing really well as well. So I want to hear your guys' feedback on this whole situation with Afghanistan and how we're leaving all these 18,000 interpreters behind and not taking care of them as we should. I want to hear what you think. I think this is something that we could actually do something about as a society. We could contact our congressmen and our senators and say, hey, how are we, America, supposed to be the great and wonderful country that we are? How are we leaving these people high and dry? I think that would be a good thing, and I think that we should probably be doing something like that to show support for these folks, and that helped our troops, because I'm sure the troops that were over there appreciated having those interpreters and having those people to help. So I think that that's an important thing. So anyway, I am going to jump off of here for right now. I will see everybody in the live stream tonight. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're going to enjoy your 4th of July. If you can join me, that's fine. If you can't, I understand. A lot of people are getting together with family and friends, and but I figured I might as well go ahead and do my live stream anyway. But anyway, remember folks, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race, and as soon as we can get to that point, we're going to be in much better shape as a country, and I think that's important. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from reaching those goals is you. That's it. Stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I will see you all later. I hope everybody's having a great day, and I will see you tonight. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.